Greetings there, my fellow gearheads. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 New Haven, episode 25, My Beautiful Wichita. So at this point, I am just dumping everything into storage.
That was loud.
And then what I might end up doing is calling in like a... Oh, okay, cool. I might end up calling in a materials trader and buying their rucks of materials and just selling all of the stuff that I can sell, that I'm willing to sell to them, so that I could do a lot of trade really easily. That's the true advantage of the trade hub, is you can bring people to you. Cuts out all the legwork.
Loader alert!
Are scavengeable materials finite? Yes, they are. Sort of. There's a few situations where they'll regenerate.
I know someone who'd love this.
But when you loot a house, unless special cases are met, that house will not have materials again. Like, it exhausts its supplies.
There's no way they didn't hear that.
So this house, for instance, that I'm in, is empty now and will remain empty unless a few special cases happen. One would be if an enclave moved in and then moved back out, it would reset. Another would be if I did a radio call and asked for people to find materials for me, and that radio call just happened to signal that there was whatever I was asking for, meds or bullets or whatever it is. It would generate one rucksack in that house. It wouldn't replenish its loot, but it would at least temporarily give that house, you know, that one ruck that I was looking for. So I think it would be a good idea to try to get to the zombie threat at home, because that's going to be a nice little boon of influence. And it is 2.3 kilometers away. I'll leave with maybe 4 or 5 minutes left. But there's 3 more plague hearts in town with stuff. Do airdrops exist? Sort of. There is in Trumbull Valley, there is a special scenario where you can get, like, quote-unquote airdrops. Clio supply drops, but in Province Ridge they don't exist.
Life goes on, right?
But there are, like, airdrop-esque supplies that happen when you're in Trumbull Valley.
This would be a great place for an outpost, I imagine.
Oh. My aim is terrible now. At least it's sort of proof that I don't use an aimbot. Because I'm missing everything.
Sorry, can't carry that.
That had... Oh, professional break. Bummer. I was hoping it was a suppressor. Actually, the next plague heart is just across the way. Might as well just walk to it. The icons in the upper left of the items mean? What? I'm not sure I know what you mean, JFed.
Yeah, definitely locked.
I shot his leg out. Oh, that's a screamer. And I'm tired. Here, I'll use guns. Oops, I'm starting to get plagued.
I guess I'm empty.
Sure am.
That was my last magazine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the base resources. I get it now.
Fire in the hole! Last magazine.
All right, let's stay nice and quiet so I can loot. Oh, that was a feral. Multiple ferals, maybe?
Last magazine.
Where's my car?
Better make these shots count.
I need to get out of here. 3 minutes to get home. All right, time trial time.
I have to slow down.
No, don't. No, don't. Definitely don't have to slow down. I have to speed up. Woo! That got sketchy pretty quick. I wonder if going right across that little bridge is, like, faster. Or maybe I'll try the river. It's probably the wrong time, given the amount of time I have left to get home, to experiment with ways home, but... oh well. This seems faster. It seems more the way the crow flies, and it's easy to drive through water at high speeds. And then if I hook up to the rail bridge... yeah, this is definitely a way better off-road way to get back. Way better. It'd be easier to drive this on the Trail Beast because these rails make the Maragra, or the Wichita rather, sort of lose traction constantly. And then off-road it. Yeah, I'll make it. 700 meters in a minute and a half, no problem. Whoa! Maybe I won't go home yet. 50 seconds. 2, 3. Screamer makes 4. Get on my level! And
Hope everyone's ready for a long
still
fight.
had time to spare. Not a lot of time, but, you know.
Stayed out of trouble.
So my materials trader can't be called in for another 20 minutes. I will call in materials
We should go around to see if
scavenging
people know
then.
where we can scavenge.
We've got people on it.
Zeds are at our front door.
Let's burn these motherfuckers down. The network respects people's reasons. That's sure we've got another wave coming any minute now.
So there's another quest pretty close by that I could try to do for more influence. There's no way I'm gonna hit the 3,500. Mostly because I bought that advanced chem for 1,500. I think I could have had a chance to hit it otherwise. But I'm in really good position for next stream where I have an empowered, high morale community with souped up facilities and really good weapons that are going to have no problem getting into the lumber mill. Also, all the plague hearts that I cleared as well. It's going to make that pretty easy.
I need to slow down.
Okay, who's left? You are.
Another day, another zombie attack, huh?
Yep, I think, because I started a little bit late, I'm going to go a little bit late for your benefit. Also because I want to, but yeah, I'm going to try to get back to those rucks after I help out the rookies that are next door. Because that's probably going to be really easy for me to do. They just need me to loot a car. And that's something that Weaver, you, new guy, you can handle. New guy who also happens to be a hero. I'll go classic bow. I'm too low on the non-classic bolts. Is lethal more difficult than any other? Yes. The only way to get harder than the difficulty I'm currently playing on is with mods. It's probably a bad idea to drive this without repair or fuel, but whatever. No guts, no glory. So there is a very popular mod called Lethal Dark Side, which makes the game even harder than Lethal Mode. I find... I've used it. I find that streaming with it is actually... Oh, no. Streaming with it is less interesting because you make so little progress, but I'd consider it at some point. So here's the disadvantage is sometimes the ferals do decide to go under your rear tires, but they don't try to cling to your trunk. So it's a little bit more difficult to try to get them killed than with a Wichita or Maragua. I mean, I got it just now, but...
Great.
It's also a two-door vehicle, not a four-door vehicle. So it can only accommodate one more passenger. So it's not a really good vehicle if you're rolling deep with multiple followers. Because someone's going to get left behind. You just started playing on the lowest difficulty, Green Zone? Cool. I hope you enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. What is the benefits of this car? Fuel economy is amazing. It handles off-road amazingly well, and it's pretty durable. Its disadvantage is it has small trunk space, and it's slower acceleration. Oh, that's really good. 2 fuel bombs and 4 strong painkillers? Holy hell.
Twain here. We lost another community today. Please, take extreme caution when treating patients with blood plague. Anything can happen.
We're mechanics. I'm teaching our newbie the ropes. Or at least that's the idea.
I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
On my way. That's a load off my mind.
So their first mission is
You're
just
like
they
a
need me to
car
go
mechanic or
loot a
something?
trunk of a car.
That's right. I want to set up shop and get some of the busted cars around here working again. Gotta do something, right?
I hear you.
Oh man, our truck is trashed. Let's hope the parts are still there.
Hey, I found what you were looking for.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Alright, hand over the parts. Come on. Oh, I need to drive him back to his base first. He's probably very envious. Another advantage is that Norma there that just spawned in, I can take that for myself if I want. It doesn't belong to them anymore. So it's, there's a few different quests, like the one where I helped the aunt to find, or tried to find the aunt to get this, trail beast, or I guess it was a, not upgraded trail beast, but that's one of the ways to get vehicles, and another way is to have a, the mechanics move into your neighborhood.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Ooh, cardio leveled up. What cardio for Weaver? Backpacking or marathon? Alright, with my remaining time, I want to try to loot the hearts still. I'll go a little overtime because I started a little late.
Anyone listening, if y'all want to make some deals, come on by.
Oh, Dinah. I wonder what she's selling. She is a fuel merchant. Oh, she might have a filling station. I would definitely do a backflip for a filling station. Oops.
Too loud.
So I'm gonna bring some stuff to her to sell.
This load's gonna wear me out.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Complain all you want. I'm still gonna load you down. What else can I sell? Filling stations allow you to make more fuel bombs and or Molotovs with the same amount of resources. So, very nice mod to have. Does off-roading damage the vehicle? Not really, no. Very, like, a tiny bit when you hit things, but, like, not even measurable compared to hitting zombies. Hitting zombies will completely total your car, especially if you hit them straight on, whereas, like, you can hit rocks all day long and it's not going to bug out the vehicle at all. Alright, you guys want backpacking? Major increase to carrying capacity? Where is the... Oh, the trader's just across the street. Stellar.
If I take out the nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
Oh, no! Note to self, trade with this person quickly. Because that juggernaut might be chasing me. You do not have a filling station. Or filling, whatever it's called. That's unfortunate. She is nothing I want to buy. But I can sell stuff to her.
I got something you want, you got something I want.
So she has the
Why
camp
not?
heater, which is like a worse version of the white noise that I have. Time to leave. I'm not going to browse. So the mechanics, their enclave bonus is not a towing. Ooh, another juggernaut. Their the advantage of having the mechanics is you can buy repair kits off of them, because that's tends to be what they sell. And then their special is they deliver you like a junker vehicle. And the real advantage of a junker vehicle is, like, let's say you find a really nice vehicle way far away from your base. You can use their radio command to deliver a junk vehicle, take the junk vehicle to the really nice vehicle, and then drive the really nice vehicle home. So it's a really good way to recover vehicles that are far away from your base. That's the real strength. A little bit of a spoiler, so cover your ears if you don't want it. The difficulty with that is their final mission before they give you an alliance is very hard to do. So I'm not going to spoil what it is, but just know that if you're doing their final mission, bring a lot of firepower. Like, a lot of firepower. Because it ain't a walk in the park. It's nasty. It's super nasty. Alright, I am going to loot the remainder of the Plague Hearts and then call it quits. So, I know I'm even more over time.
Plague Heart is around. We can't really secure this place.
Yeah, if I say that, it's really nasty. Well, one of the really things that makes it nasty is NPCs don't fight well. So any large fighting quest where the quest giver does not have plot armor means that it can be really tricky because NPCs tank a lot better than the player, but they don't kill things better than the player. So another exception, because I'm not going to be doing that quest on this series because I'm not in Trumbull. But again, it's another spoiler, so cover your ears if you don't want it. Tresi Huerta's questline has you do some pretty sketchy and very difficult things, where you have to defend her for long periods of time. Same with the Trumbull Valley Echo Haven quests. You have to defend the Haven device for a long time, and you tend to have to fight a lot of very difficult to kill things. But with Tresi and with Izzy, or Isby, who is those quest givers, they have plot armor. They can't die at all. Whereas the mechanics can totally die and will totally die if you don't bring a lot of firepower to those quest lines. So them's the difference. And it does bug me a little bit that certain quest givers have plot armor like that. Like Ray Santos. Oh, that's a pharaoh. And it sounds like... Oh, good.
I need a break.
It's just as clogged as it was before. Trying to figure out if I can bait the feral into a door. I think it's going to be easier if I just hop into the car. Oh, I don't have a car door. That makes that a little harder. Come on, Pharaoh, where are you? There you are, thank you. So kind of you to just oblige. Metalwork or construction? Honestly, neither. But if I had to pick between those two, metalwork would be my route. I don't really care for the craftsmanship skills. They don't offer... Unless you have a giant base and you can accommodate a lot of people, I find that the whole craftsmanship tree
Check it out.
is skippable.
Sure you'll find something useful.
Just my 2 cents.
Excellent.
But metalwork would be a little bit better than I mean, you can always wiki it too, I guess, so you don't have to take my word for it. The advantage of metalwork is you get more parts when salvaging, which is really nice, especially on lethal, where parts is hard to come by. And then you can make some pretty fancy weapons, but they're all weapons that you can buy as well. So it's not like a bonus that you can only get through metalwork, because you can just purchase those items, like the lawnmower blade or, you know, stuff like that. Puppy treats. Hey, bud. That's yours.
Better get ready for the Z's.
Maximum noise.
Yeah, no room for that.
All right, this is a classic bow. I totally forgot. Went through for the second shot and was like, oh yeah, reload time. The real advantage of the classic bow, not that I would say it's much of an advantage, but the real advantage of the classic bow is the bolt recovery rate is a lot higher. So if you use a classic bow with someone with like maximum resourcefulness, you're basically always going to get your bolt back. Meaning that you don't really have to spend building materials to make bolts, because you'll just recover them all. Like Daryl from Walking Dead, how he seemed to always walk around with 3 bolts on him, and he never, ever, ever ran out of bolts, which leads me to believe that he collected everything, always, and it never broke. Ooh, that's a good pistol.
That's a lot of racket.
That was a sighted 22 pistol. One of my favorites when you get it suppressed. Pet Yoda. Hi, bud. Also, the classic crossbows have longer range. Headshot! Oh, yes! That was a heck of a shot. So, the classic crossbows, because they have better range, allows you to head snipe like that. Chef's kiss. That was a good shot. I made the others scream. I was so far away that they couldn't even find me. They were just screaming because I had killed one of their trio. Oh, this facility might also have... I might have building materials with the heart here. Fuel. Definitely not the most exciting. Oh, there's a replica bastard sword, or sweet skull sword. Huh. Yeah, let's see if I can find a ruck. Nope.
Yeah, no room for that.
Toolkit, that's still helpful.
Well, at least it's something.
Weapon parts, still very helpful.
Where
Generator.
am I gonna fit that?
Okay, I guess there's no building materials in here.
Gotta waste that fucker.
Alright, let's drop this stuff off. Fully loot this building, might as well. Trade everything I can. If there's a materials trader that I can call in, I'll probably call it in. And then wrap it up. I am definitely suffering from the just one more turn. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to leave myself not like a laundry list of sort of boring maintenance things to do if I am to be playing this next week. I'm even going to sketchily put away my noise makers, which is a safety net. Let's see. Can I do it twice? Yep. Wasn't a fluke. Another headshot. Oh, I should have looted the repair kit and stuck it in the trunk. It would have stacked. All right. Hat trick. Hat trick. Did I find the dead follower? You know what? I didn't. I also didn't really look for her, though. Well, that's a good reminder. She was at... Was she at Peddler's Barbecue? Did I find her? Now I'm doubting myself. Oh, I could call in materials traders. Perfect. Is this her body that I'm driving over? Yeah. All right. Yep, that's her body. The fences regenerate over time. So that's why she went missing so easily. So I still have parts in that warehouse. And yes, I would say to some degree or another, it is somewhat fair to say that State of Decay is like a Tamagotchi. That's part of the fun. Maintaining communities and running supply routes. You know, if you don't enjoy that part of the game, that is a huge portion of the game. This game does have other playstyles. It has a campaign called Heartland, and then it also has like a wave survival mode, Daybreak. So there are other ways to play this besides the sort of sandbox building survival style. And it also has multiplayer, although multiplayer is a little janky and not implemented perfectly. It does exist. There isn't just like one way to play. Oh, don't roar. Ugh, fine. Let's get out of here quick. Oh, I didn't loot the heart. Never mind, I'm staying. Mostly because I'm stuck. Oh, crap.
Where am I gonna fit that?
Where'd he go? Oh, God, that sounds like a juggernaut. Okay. Okay, this is bad. No, don't do it. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. And Hocus Pocus teleport. That didn't really help very much. The stuck command isn't like a get out of jail free card. It's more like a help, I'm legitimately stuck, move me 10 feet. Alright, so there are 3 remaining items in the plague heart in this warehouse. See if I have space for it.
I think we're building a good community here.
I appreciate that.
I can drop these boxes of seeds.
Oh crap, it's a juggernaut.
And I definitely don't need the screwdriver. So I'm gonna loot it, drop the screwdriver, and then get the hell out of here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, why did you hit my car? Oh, come on, man. Those are my wheels. So rude. Do I have... Shoot. I don't have inventory space. Last thing I need is a screamer screaming.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, now there's a bloater camping the car? This is the fight that never ends.
Shit, I'm beat. Stay away from the cloud.
What? Don't roar! Oh my god, I'm never getting out of here. Oh, hi! No, screw everybody, fella. Okay. I could probably do this a little bit easier if I was using a bit of stealth to self-critique. I'm just impatient and I don't want to sneak. Oh, is that a... No, that's a wheelchair. Alright, so I will try to use a little bit of guile here to get me out of this. So I'm not fighting swarms forever. I think that's a feral sitting on my car. Oh, that's not one feral. That's 3 ferals sitting on the car. Well, this is when things go from bad to worse. No, I'm not gonna walk home. I'm just thinking about what I can do. There's not really any radio commands that would be helpful. Because I don't think, I don't think I have drone strikes. Can I craft advanced toolkit? I could. I have a regular repair kit on me that I can get the car working with. It's just, if there's 3 ferals sitting on the car, I can't it's going to be a little sketchy here. Let me go full red. We are in DEFCON 1. It's going to be a little sketchy to try to repair the car and get in it when it's being camped by ferals. The advanced repair kits do repair faster, and I could make one and at the New Hope Church and then drive it home. But I think if I sneak up this
Got
way,
a freak in my sights here.
the ferals won't see me because they're there. The trio feral. Never mind.
Down to my last one.
What can I do? What can I do? Oh, that's the Juggernaut. Let's not go that way. I like how the feral just chose to like patrol straight at me as I was sneaking up. That was oh, I don't want to go in there. That was what I would call gross. What? What? Oh, I dodged! I was literally in a dodge animation. Fine. Goodbye. Don't worry, I can maybe save this dude. It's just gonna be challenging now that I'm limping. Oh, and the ferals are just still sitting there. Yeah, if I was smart, I would go to the church and pick up a cure. I'm gonna be smart. Let's play this smart, so I don't lose Weaver.
Bullshit could really kill me.
So go to the church, pick up plague cure, and then pick up the scent block. It's a good idea. That's why I have this outpost, right? I keep saying, have outposts conveniently positioned around the map so that you can swap when you're in danger. And I would say I'm in danger. I'm definitely in danger right now. I don't even necessarily need to use Weaver. I'm going to, because he's not that injured. But I could switch to someone else who'd be more capable at clearing. Alright, scent block, drop off everything but the toolkit. Smoke grenade might be helpful. Fuel bombs might be helpful. Firecrackers might be helpful. Alright, there we are. Yeah, they're pretty determined to camp my vehicle of mine. They don't want me getting back in that thing. And they will fight me for it. Alright, I'm going to scent block now, because scent block lasts a while, and I don't want to pick up a tail running over there. Oh, I didn't grab more stamina consumables. That was a big mistake. As long as I'm careful about when and where I sprint, I should be okay. They look like Gollum? Yeah, Gollum took freaking growth hormones and steroids. Sure. Oh, and they're not even here. There is, however, like a horde here, so the scent block is still helpful. Well, the items that I dropped, I have space for. So, I don't know. Some sort of silver lining? Barely. Alright, now for the drive of shame home in a vehicle that... Ah, there you guys are. I was wondering where you went. Oops, that wasn't good for the car.
Fucking plague zombies must think they own this town.
They do. They most certainly do own the town. You, might I remind you, Mr. Weaver, was just exiled out of the town because they trashed your car into a wreck, poisoned you, made you almost turn into a zombie with 3 minutes left, and then still forced you out of town even after you scent blocked. Because they don't mess around. But any day that you return home alive is a win. So even though they forced you out, I will give you a win. I'm out of danger. I don't need to be in the red zone now. So it was Suzanne and the swords person. What was the swords person's name? There was Head. Oh man, I forget their names. Kenny? I think it was Kenny. Suzanne and Kenny.
I've deciphered more of my aunt's prepper plan.
That's gonna have to wait.
I know where she went.
Hey, amigos, I'm back.
Yeah, and you smell. You smell like zombie. Maybe you shouldn't be so proud that you're back. Alright, let's, I still do want to, do the materials trade. Last thing I do. So I'm gonna give him the Thompson. He kind of has, like, Tommy gun energy. You know what I'm saying? A little fast, a little loose. Okay. Call for trader. Materials?
Someone's at the base looking to trade.
Anybody here feel
He's
like
back,
trading
and now all
for
that
some
adrenaline just wore off, and he's puking up his brains. And let's pick stuff to sell.
I feel like a pack mule.
The trader that's walking in is like pissing off screamers and everything on their way in. It's kind of funny to hear all that ruckus. I actually don't have that much to sell. I thought I had more. It's mostly stuff to smelt down into parts. Dude, get over here already. This trader's just popping off. There you are. Here, if I could get you to trade right by my trunk,
Let's
that
make
would
a
be
deal here.
amazing.
Sure, why not?
Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. No, stay there.
Wanna make a trade? Sure, why not? Use supplies.
Okay, supplies will be up to a very comfortable mark now, 28. That's enough to actually get the latrine or the still up. I am just going to make a still. Executive decision. But I think that will help with the influence. The influence is at 1500. And I am going to wait for the salvage furnace so I can smelt down things to smelt and then call it quits. I'm still sad. I'm still definitely saddened by Davey. I feel a little sour because I feel like I was cheated a little bit. It was a somewhat deserved death, but like, I don't know. Still feels cheapened. I think the skull sword might be really good for that blades person that we're going to recruit, so I'm going to hold on to that. And we're back up to like almost 800 parts, which is way more comfortable to sit at. These both elites? Yeah, so I can get rid of this elite. Duplicate guns you don't really need, especially guns that you don't plan on giving to your NPCs. Because why have just guns pointlessly sit in the inventories for no reason?
We're gonna get sick unless we pour more meds.
All right. Well, we'll get that still next stream, and I think we're in pretty good position. So let me write down what I'm doing next stream. Recruit Suzanne and Kenny and move into the lumber mill. That is the plan. Thank you for tuning in to State of Decay 2 New Haven, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 27th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. I keep the same schedule week to week, so it's very easy to schedule it into your calendar. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rodamont.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video to make it easy for you. If you haven't subscribed and you haven't liked the video and you'd like to do so, please do so now. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream perhaps. Stay safe out there in the zombie apocalypse.